All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. Y'all already know what it is. It's going down tomorrow. We've been pumping all day. We're gonna be dropping some heavy. We're gonna be dropping some heavy tomorrow. Believe that. Freemasonry exposed, a shocking revelation, pulling back the veil on the gatekeepers, these oath takers. We're going to be breaking through the veil of secrecy of how these organizations are, you know what I'm saying, structured to keep, power over the people. You see, all throughout society, and we need to see the structure of how they get down. You see what I'm saying? So we know how to neutralize it. You see? And we got to know what it is for real. Cause so, we not fighting in the dog and shit, so to speak. You understand what I'm saying? We're not just throwing, punches in the dark. We gotta be, we got to be hitting shit on the bullseye. You feel what I'm saying? We got to know exactly what we doing out here. So most definitely the link is right down in the video description. It's in the chat room. Freemasonry exposed, General Seti .ticketleap.com. You already know what it is. And we got another live stream, powerful, on the 30th. We talking about the making of a nigga. Yeah, the making of the nigga. And so we got to see, how this is done so we can undo it. We got to see the dynamics and how they make the nigga, everything that went into the structuring of the nigga to have him, displaced in this society, unable to make the necessary moves. It takes a certain type of energy and frequency to bust through this shit. It ain't a whole lot of ways to do it neither. And so we got to understand that. So you got to make sure when you go in there, you got access to get both this week, tomorrow, and next Sunday. The making of a nigga, powerful. If you have not seen that one, you should most definitely see it. If you understand what I'm saying, we made this a live stream in order for family to see the demented situation that we in, break and put the structure together and how to bust through this shit for once and for all. It's not a whole lot of ways to do it. You see, but it's gonna take courage. It's gonna take hell of an energy and we got it. We can pay the price. You see what I'm saying? We can pay the price. We got it. And so, family, click that link, generalseti.ticketleap.com. I want you front row and center to and the live stream tomorrow. Most definitely gonna blow your mind. That's right. And like I say, if you are a member of the Seti YouTube page, of course, if you're in the 3rd or 4th tier, you get access to this live stream. If you're in the 4th tier next week, you get both. You see what I'm saying? So that right there show you plus, tons of more, that I'm going to be adding to the site. Seti YouTube, you just go under membership and you will see, all the videos that, you're going to have access to. And I'm going to most definitely start filling it up for the family, exclusive material only for them. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm most definitely going to step it up. So become a member. All you have to do is go to join, click to join, and you will get a video introduction on the memberships, a rundown on what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. That's right. Pull the ring the alarm, kingseti.com, 25% off selected items at this time. That's right, 25% off selected items at this time. Official General Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, and hoodies for the kings, the queens, and the children. You see, we got the African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, incense, and oils. And we got a new collection of handmade African beads straight from Ghana and Nigeria. You got to check it out. The energy is electric and amazing. You know how our people, they put their energy into what they make. So these are handmade African beads, and they got the Adinkra signs. Some of them got and the colors are just so vibrant. You know what I'm saying? They so vibrant, so you know the energy is amazing. So I want you to go to kingseti.com. When you go to jewelry and scroll down, matter of fact, it's in new. If you go under new products, you'll also see it too. But if you go to jewelry and you scroll down to African beads, you'll see the new collection of African beads and necklaces that we're going to have on kingseti.com. Check it out, family. And pull the fire alarm. Y'all already know what it is. GeneralSeti.com. Seti University over 1,000 videos. I got to change that. Over 1,000 videos on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, advanced African academics, developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. To complete General Sarasun Seti website. I want you in class today before I send the African truancy officer out there to get you, put you back in class. You see, if you think about it, with over 1,000, it's over 1,000. I put a ton of videos on there today. You can watch at least 2 videos a day for the next 3 years. You feel what I'm saying? And you won't be, you won't watch the same 2 videos twice in the next 2-3 years. That's how many is up there, because you're talking about video, 2.5 hours long. You know what I'm saying? On average, most of them is over an hour. You see what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of information. And some of them is packed where if you had to do the research behind them, how long would that take? So you got years and years of research on that site. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm, in all the categories and subjects that we dealing with, man, culturally, it's the, the major video library on the planet, bar none, period. I don't have to say no more about that. Check it out, family, and General Seti. And when you see, thank me later. That's all I'm going to say. General Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live streams. Too hot to handle on YouTube, but just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. Just dropped today. Jamie targeted by the gatekeepers. How long can he survive? I went in depth on that. Jamie targeted by the gatekeepers. How long can he survive? You see, also just got off a Patreon. Will Ice Cube need protection? Now he's exposing the Hollywood gatekeepers. Yeah, we touched on that too. You understand? And in depth, about the brother and the predicament that he's in. You understand what I'm saying? And I know his energy and he's ready to do battle. But I hope he's got his army, ready to defend him, because he going up against some powerful motherfuckers, and they got a track record. You know what I'm saying? And so, let's do it. If we're gonna do this, let's do it. You understand what I'm saying? But do not come to a gunfight with a knife, nigga, a butter knife, or none of that. You gonna come, nigga, come strapped. And let's do this. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how we need to come. But we just need to come right where we make that example and show people, our family, that you can rage against this machine and be victorious. You see what I'm saying? And so, yes, we did I dropped that on Patreon tonight. And of course, y'all know we got the review Secret Invasion, Samuel. You know what I'm saying? We did the review Synthetic Ops in the Black community. We also did Hippie Buddha Exposed. We got some fire up there now. We've been dropping that fire. We even got the Clarence Thomas secret connection to the Jesuits, the Skull and Bones, and yeah, we've been popping their ass and letting families see this shit and how they operate. They behind the scenes for real. And a lot of them flossing, and they don't care if they behind the scene. You see? And so, yeah. And so make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Now, We talking about the demonic side of Disney Channel, Hollywood exposed. We got to talk about them. Man, this world right here, you talking about shapeshifters. Are they real? God damn it, Disney just shapeshift in front of the world. And motherfuckers act like they didn't even see the shift. Yeah, these motherfuckers is out of pocket. When you talking about companies in America, you see what I'm saying? That then, riding out on this sick agenda. You see what I'm saying? We'll just say pride. You see what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is rolling out the rainbow carpet for these motherfuckers. I've never, I haven't seen no other company. You understand what I'm saying? One that's supposedly about children. You see what I'm saying? I say, what the fuck is this am I seeing? You know what I'm saying? Where they just turn the whole fucking Disney World. Nah, we understand that the rainbow shit was the kids. See, we don't even talk about the psychology of that. You see what I'm saying? We don't talk about the psychology of that. The fact that they co-opted the rainbow colors, which is the crayons, and what the fuck is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? That right there is psychological warfare. Who gave y'all motherfuckers the right to do that? It should have been, people should have been up in arms from day one, period. Because they should have made the connection with what the underlying agenda was. You see what I'm saying? We this is the underlying agenda. What the fuck is y'all, what the fuck is y'all touching the kids' icons for and shit like that? Take your ass on with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't come fucking with the babies and shit. Y'all take that weak shit on. But nobody really, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear nobody because, most of these, because this is this is what it boiled down to. See, that's why I don't, when I hear motherfuckers talking this, I don't hear Marcus Garvey. You see, I don't hear Marcus Garvey because Marcus already knew. You know what I'm saying? You got to get away from these motherfuckers, period. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? These are some Greco-Roman motherfuckers, period. Just end the conversation. Let's deal with that. Nah, anybody that's saying they willing to work with these motherfuckers, this, that, and the third, they saying that they're willing to accept this type of behavior. And there's no way you gonna intertwine with the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal without accepting this kind of behavior. Okay, just real talk. It's this because it's in their nature. And that's why I always say that you first must identify the nature of a thing. Once you identify the nature of a thing, then you understand what you got to deal with when you come in any type of, you know what I'm saying, if you have to come into any type, I ain't gonna even say the term, any type of dealing with this motherfucker. You're an interaction with him. You understand? This is what you're gonna have to deal. This is his nature. Expect this. Nature is not what I say, say for instance, what's the word am I looking for? A choice. You see, it's not choice. Nature is something that is encoded in your DNA. It is what you is, regardless to, you acted out by nature. You don't have to necessarily, you know what I'm saying? Because after a while, a dog gonna bark. You don't need to be, you ain't got to go to teach him how to bark. No, you don't got to do that. The motherfucking dog gonna bark. Eventually it's gonna, even as a little puppy, you're gonna hear the dog bark. You ain't got to worry about it. If a motherfucking flea get on the motherfucker, gonna go back like any dog and get to biting on that motherfucker. It know its nature. You understand? It know how to clean itself. It'll lick itself. It knows it by nature. It know what it is. You see what I'm saying? That is in you know, some shit don't have to be taught. You understand? It's in your nature to do that. You see what I'm saying? And you know, and so understanding that, you know, you gonna deal with this shit. So if anybody that's saying, you know what, we willing to have these motherfuckers in the schools, you understand, policing you understand what I'm saying? In any aspect of society, they hide, they the shapeshifters. See, the thing is with y'all now, when I did, you know, on the Samuel, see, you got to read, you know, you got to read between the lines, because a lot of shit is in allegory and shit like that. It ain't gonna never be face value. So the shapeshifter ain't just a motherfucker turned into a lizard. It's a motherfucker that's hiding their true intention. That shapeshifting, they gonna pretend they this, that, and the third, and they could be your congressman. They could be your police. They could be your fire. They could be your child's teacher. They could be all these things and never play their hand, because earlier in society they wouldn't come out. You understand what I'm saying? America now want to attack motherfuckers for, even though in the 70s, you know, homosexuality was looked at as a psychological disorder. You understand? They have, you matter of fact, you might can go on YouTube if they haven't removed them. You know, I used to go on there where they would say that that's exactly what it was. You see what I'm saying? Nah, they didn't, you know, re-identify, because those shapeshifters, you know, what they do, even when you watch in the Marvel thing, you know, come to find out these motherfuckers in all aspects of society. They in the high up in the government. They in the government. They didn't took the identity of motherfuckers in the government, so they shape-shifting in there. And so what they do is they get in there, they get in places of power where they can dictate, you understand, policies and shit, this, that, and the third, and that's what they did. You understand? They got in positions of power. That's the only way they could push it now. You understand? And they got paper. You understand? They got their money behind them and shit and this, that, and the third. And so a lot of these organizations, especially these European organizations, because it's in their nature, they're going to put money into that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And they pushing that shit. You don't see them pushing family-oriented values like that. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you for all people. I'm not saying I'm about that. You understand? I'm not even saying because I'm not. I'm about one thing. I'm about the black family. All that other shit I don't give a fuck about at all. At all. At all. Period. You see what I'm saying? So even if they did, I still wouldn't be down with it. But the fact is, they don't push family, man, you know, the husband, wife, and child. They don't push that like that. You know, now they like the whole goddamn Disney up. They like the whole goddamn Disney up. They got goddamn pride colors. They letting these motherfuckers come. They got a parade. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me put this shit up here, man. They got a motherfucking parade. You feel me? Nah, just let me get this up here. Let me get this shit up here, man. This is some crazy shit. Now, I want y'all to know this. You know, I want y'all to know this, man, you know, and like, damn, you know, you have to watch what the fuck you watching on that motherfucker, man. Cause you know what I'm saying? A lot of people is saying that these motherfuckers is, you know, they got a lot of covert shit in Disney. You know, and you know, they catching that shit and they playing it for the people to show you all the type of crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying? That they, you know, they secretly adding to the goddamn you know, to the movies and shit, and know the cartoons. And if you ain't watching it, they, you know, they slip that shit in there on you and shit, this, that, and the third. So now what they doing? Let me get this shit in here. Now what they doing, let me get it in here. Is it in there? Okay. Listen, they talking about Disney, remove all of the gender greetings in relationship to our live spills. We no longer say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What the fuck is you saying? So they don't say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because it's so many aliens out there. You talking about the alien? The motherfucking aliens is right here. These are some aliens. You not from this world, motherfucker. We've never known nothing like this. What the fuck is y'all talking? This shit is Greco-Roman. Let's just be real about it. So when they come, they don't greet you as boys, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. I don't know what the fuck they call you. I don't know what else I don't know what else you could be. You understand what I'm saying? But this is the crazy shit that they talk, that they saying, they didn't, they didn't disevolve, using boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? But this just show you the agenda. You see, this is a serious agenda. I mean, goddamn, this is supposed to be a fucking child's theme. What the fuck do that got to do with kids? See, y'all done made this shit about the kids. See, because y'all trying to indoctrinate. That's indoctrination. You understand what I'm saying? That's indoctrination. You trying to change people's, thinking about them, and I don't, the kids who really, are being molded, and they're young and the mind is like a sponge. And that's why you got to watch what the fuck your kids is watching. You have to be in tune with what these motherfuckers, because they got agendas out here. You understand what I'm saying? Far beyond what most people believe. You see what I'm saying? So now you go out there. Now, see, the thing is, when you see the kids, they might not be totally involved in this shit. They might not know. And so when they see, because they teach them I had the rainbow colors. You see, this is an agenda. This is psychological warfare. This is covert warfare, man. You either gonna fight this shit, goddamn it. And so I don't agree with. I didn't heard niggas out here, man. And listen, when we start talking about this boule, now brother did respond. I was doing some Freemasonry, and I don't know the brother name, but I respect what he said. He said, Seti, some of this shit, I understand, that Freemasons is involved in, and, but we, I've never seen nothing like this. And I said, okay, brother. But the brother also made mention, which I already knew, that it's also boule in the motherfucking conscious community. And it's boule in all communities. They put a gatekeeper niggas in all these communities and shit, you understand, to direct or misdirect, you understand, the people, a large group in other people, you understand, to destroy any really true mass movement, as much as they can by sending some this way, always keeping it divided. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I understand that. You see, I understand what the brother was saying. But, this right here, you see, is a psychological warfare. And you got niggas that's supposedly in the conscious community. And I will bring forth that information that, you know what I'm saying, that, don't stand 10 toes down on this shit. Fine talking about, yeah, it's I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I don't make no way for it. I'm an African. I'm not Greek. I never will be. You understand? I disdain anything Greek and Roman, disdain it. It's an abomination, 100%. I'll say it outright. Don't have no misunderstanding about I don't make no way for this shit. Some of these niggas out here, I hear this shit out their mouth. You see what I'm saying? They ain't no motherfucking revolutionaries. I could tell you that. Them niggas sound scary too when it come to this. You know what I'm saying? So, because, our babies is, on the line with this shit. So you got to be, you got to come, when a motherfucker hand me the ball, nigga, I'm going straight up the middle. I'm busting through this motherfucker. I ain't got no time to play no game. This is a covert psychological warfare because, like I say, the baby's gonna see this and they're gonna think crayons and shit. They ain't gonna know nothing about that bullshit. So they they playing the Pied Piper and they misleading our baby. And our babies could be easily tricked with these colors and shit. You know what I'm saying? And this, that, and the third. And so these motherfuckers should have been separated. They should have been on their ass about this from the very beginning. I don't see how the fuck they could have got away with this. I don't. This is just showing you a greater agenda. You know why? Because like the shapeshifters, they didn't got in positions of power. They didn't got, and so they was quiet about it. Yeah, they didn't go in there at first and start talking all these rights and shit. No, they got in there so entrenched and they put their money in certain areas and got so entrenched. You understand what I'm saying? That, they was able to pass policies. You see what I'm saying? And, and pass policy and get into a lot of these in the fact that they would go into an institution that historically has been, all that, pedophilia and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even from the Greeks and shit and this, that, where they use the term mentor and shit, that shit come from the Greek. You know what I'm saying? And so, now, they look, Disney to hold first night ever, Pride Night. Damn, at the kids. The kids ain't thinking, ain't that many kids in the world confused about being a kid, man. This is ain't that many kids in the world confused about being a kid. You understand? This is an agenda. Disney is on some sick shit, man. Real talk. You understand what I'm saying? They stock should fall through the fucking basement floor. You understand what I'm saying? They stocks, back in the day when the motherfucker was just watching the cartoon, but man, I happen to go on Disney because I did have Disney. I still got it. I ain't gonna lie and say I don't. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't watching the shit. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't watching the shit. And when I was watching it, it didn't have that shit on there. You know what I'm saying? And I got it because of the superhero, the Marvel comics and shit. This, that, and the third. I like the Marvel comic. And so when I seen they had that shit, I said, you know what, let me get this shit because I want to see the Marvel comic shit. And like I said, it wasn't on there. And I just happened to, had been off for months and months at a time. And then I went on there. I say, fuck it, I went on there and I was scrolling down and I just happened to see some shit, and I didn't see the words. I just seen the colors. And I say, what the fuck is this? I just knew in my spirit. I say, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And I'll be goddamn, they didn't add it. And so you can't even let me tell you, you cannot let your babies go on that shit without adult supervision. Period. Nah, it's an adult platform. You know what I'm saying? At least you can pass by the shit and go to something else. You know what I'm saying? Because now they trying to put that shit on everything. You understand what I'm saying? They got that shit on Netflix. They got that shit on Tubi. They got shit on all that shit. It's an agenda going on out here. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, so you none of this shit out here is, you got to watch everything. You chill. You have to put locks on that shit. You don't want your baby to make a mistake, being a child, just wanting to, see some colors and shit and go and see some hideous shit. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Put that lock on that shit, get this shit off of there. But it's on every motherfucking thing now. I say, what the fuck is this? You see what I'm saying? This is strictly an agenda, and we gonna have to stand. If you lay down, motherfucker, that's on you. You see what I'm saying? So they got all this shit up, and the crazy shit about it They didn't find where, 4 Disney employees arrested in human trafficking, in Florida. Yeah, this was in Florida. The campaign called Operation March Sadness 2 led to the arrest of 108 people, the Polk County Sheriff Office said. So some of them motherfuckers that's over there at Disney, them motherfuckers was in the sting too. You see what I'm saying? So they got all this shit out here, man, where they pushing this shit. They pushing this shit, man. And like I say, we understand this shit because we can see, we know the agenda. But the kids ain't gonna know this. They gonna think this is, this is kindergarten, this is first grade. They not gonna, and so they setting our babies up. They setting our babies up. They setting our babies up, man. You got to be on top of this shit right here. This 2E, this is like, who gave them the right to do this, to take the rainbow colors, which are traditionally children colors, and turn this into some fuckery. You understand? Some sick shit like this. We got to stay on top of this shit, man. This is the reason why I don't give a fuck. All that integrational talk and this, that, and the third. Black people cannot live with the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, man. That's just fact. I don't care what no nigga, if you don't like that, you can get the fuck on. If that ain't what you, listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me see. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. This is how we roll over here. You kid? Okay? This is how I roll. Okay? At any point in time, hear me out. If you ain't, if you about that, you about integration, you the type of motherfucker that you all right with a motherfucker long and some motherfuckers long motherfucker don't fuck. No. See, that ain't the right answer. See, when I hear motherfuckers say, long as that, no. No, way, nigga. Something ain't right with that. I don't like that answer. That's the wrong fucking answer. We Africans, we don't, no. Take that shit back up in the cave with you. You see, we don't endorse that at all under no circumstances. So when I hear niggas say that, I don't, you could take that and you could go on another page. I don't give a fuck if you leave or not. Bye. See you later. See you wouldn't want to be you. You see what I'm saying? See you wouldn't want to be you. We ain't engaging in that shit. So even though we haven't been able, we separate in mind and in community, you keep that shit out your household. You keep it off the motherfucking TV. You understand what I'm saying? And expose. Pull back the veil, expose. Don't leave them, shine the motherfucking light on their ass wherever they go. Expose their ass so the people know what they is, what symbols is they using. Don't give them nothing to hide behind. Expose every fucking thing that's connected to them so the people is well aware who it is, who they fuck with, every institution, every company, all of that. Expose. And any nigga that make a way for them, it don't, no, nigga, something is up with you, nigga. You appeasing something in that community, motherfucker. And why is that? Why you can't stand 10 toes down? I want to know about your ass. Yeah, it's some boule in the goddamn conscious community. Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, we can't let that slide. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to our babies and shit, you understand what I'm saying? Now we got to we got to circle the wagons. And unfortunately, we have to explain to them that everything that look rainbow ain't rainbow. It's some, and you got to sit down and structure how you gonna tell your babies about this shit. But don't leave them in the dark. No, don't do that. Don't leave them without the knowledge that is out there. You see? Because that the babies, they see the colors. They see it. They don't know nothing about that. And so you have to explain to them that this is what it is. You have to crafted so that they understand that no, not that. No. You know why? They on some dumb shit. If they ever come, my mom and dad say we don't fuck with that kind right there. Take that shit on. Get that shit out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Don't, no. We don't do that. My mom and daddy told me don't know. Get the fuck away from me. Don't say nothing to me. Let mom, dad, run, holler, scream. They ask, mom, dad, mom, holler. Help. You motherfucker come in and just, you know what I'm saying? You had to teach them shit. You know what I'm saying? Scream on their ass. The fuck away from me. That's how you got to do, family. They out here kidnapping our babies, kidnapping the women. We're going to talk about that in the upcoming, because they trafficking. But we talking about trafficking, but we ain't talking about where's all our sisters and our babies that's coming up missing. You niggas better get on y'all motherfucking square. Straight up. We're going to have to start busting our own brother's head for the inactivity. You understand? If nothing else, you're inactive, nigga. At a time where we need you active out here. Eyes open, ears open, mouth closed, looking, observing, knowing, knowing the signs, being aware of shit. And when you see it, nigga, even if you by yourself, nigga, you have to mash down on motherfuckers. You got to be that soldier. You understand what I'm saying? If the babies and the sisters need you at that time, you're gonna have to be the soldier, nigga. And if you nigga, and rise to the occasion. You see what I'm saying? So family, the demonic side of Disney Channel is out there. There's no place for you to run. It's time to stand on your square. It's time to do battle for the minds and the spirits of our people. It's time to do battle. This is General Seti University. Don't you go nowhere, because we still got some more powerful information tonight. Of course, we dropping it down. We ain't got nothing but the truth to expose to the people. This is General Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.